can a married person advance spiritually? Is spirituality a path of aloneness? The spiritual path is a path of you being yourself. It is a path of you being who you are completely beyond your mind, your ego, your everyday life, your normal human experience of you. There is more to you than that, and spirituality is a path of discovering it. Spirituality is not a path of exclusion, it is a path of inclusion. It is a path of bringing in more of who you are rather than eliminating aspects of yourself. There is an idea that in order to experience your deepest, most fundamental nature, you have to get rid of everything else that you are, and that this elimination will somehow clear space for the real you to manifest. But there is a problem with this idea. Even if it was true that you can discover yourself by letting go of yourself, what would be the ultimate result of this process? Let's say that you got rid of yourself as a partner, as a husband, as a human in a relationship. Now you are all alone and only experiencing the spiritual part of yourself. But it is only a part. It is only one aspect of what you are. Let's say that you explore it all the way, experience it so deeply that it will bring you to a complete awareness of yourself. Well, then you will realize that everything in yourself is yourself, including all the parts you tried to get rid of. You will stop trying to exclude things and push things away. You will embrace and include all that you experience as yourself. Your body, your mind, your ego, your feelings and emotions, your relationships. Your entire experience of life will become an expression of what you are. So why not just do that to begin with? This is allegedly what Buddha discovered. He was sitting in a jungle for 10 years, being a hermit, excluding everything from his experience, absolutely everything in his life, except for the spiritual practice that he focused on exclusively. Yes, he achieved insight. He achieved clarity and awareness, and finally he achieved awareness so profound that he saw reality clearly, through and through to the very bottom of it. And then, what did he do? Did he go back to the jungle? Did he go back to being a hermit? Did he see that definitely absolutely all the human layers of his existence were completely pointless, useless distractions? No, that's not what he did. He chose to live among humans. He lived the rest of his life among humans, being with humans, relating with humans, teaching humans, living a human life that in its mechanics was very much like any other guru's or a spiritual teacher's life. This is one example of the reality of your situation, which is, you are all of you, and all aspects of you are equally valid, because all aspects of you are equally you. They are equally yours. There is no way to come to a full awareness of yourself by cutting parts of you off and throwing them away on a spiritual path. It is simply not how it works. Spiritual path is a path of discovering reality by being present with it, not by getting rid of it because you don't like it, or you think it's not good enough, not awakened enough, not spiritual enough, not special enough. You are not going to get away from yourself on a path that is designed for you to discover yourself, nor should you want to, because why the hell would you? In order to walk a spiritual path, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to let go of your needs and desires. You don't have to give away all your money, and you don't have to destroy your ego. The only requirement to embarking upon a spiritual path is that you want to, that you are called to discover more of yourself. The only thing you need to do it is yourself. Your very existence is what qualifies you to try to discover the fullness of your being. You do not need to be single, childless, alone. I understand that Buddha acknowledged this in the end, realizing that what he did by leaving his wife and his kid, which he thought he needed to do at the time, was not really necessary. He was who he was, and one way or another, he would have grown into the fullness of himself because he could not have helped it. You also are what you are, And one day you will also grow into the fullness of yourself because you will not be able to help it. And your life circumstances will not make any difference.